everyone, welcome to a new episode. Right off the bat, before I get into today's topic, I want to thank Robert Clayson for suggesting it in one of the comments in the past video. I do want to tailor these videos and this channel to cover topics and issues that you guys all want to learn more about. So, with that being said, if you guys have any suggestions that aren't to cover specific cryptocurrencies, and it's a topic or something that you wish to be discussed on this channel, go ahead and leave a comment down below. So if you are new to this world of cryptocurrencies or somewhat new, and you find yourself wondering what it means for a cryptocurrency to be pre-mined, significantly pre-mined, or insta-mined, I just want to say congratulations, because I am considering this a level up scenario for you, because this signifies that you are beginning to dig deeper into this world of cryptocurrencies, and it's great. This might be a rabbit hole that you'll fall into, but it is a good one, because learning more about topics and issues like this will make you a better investor. Right off the bat, let's get into some definitions of these terms so we are all on the same page when I later on get into the pros and cons of each of these. So a pre-mine is when a developer or creator of a cryptocurrency decides to allocate a certain amount of cryptocurrency to one wallet or one person or a small number of people for whatever reason before the cryptocurrency is open to the public. This is considered to be an unfair release of a cryptocurrency. Now, a note here is that a pre-mine doesn't have to involve the 100% supply of a coin. A very small percentage of the coin can be pre-mined, or a significantly big percentage of the coin supply can be pre-mined. Next up, we have an insta-mine, and what happens here is the very first few blocks that are mined from a brand new cryptocurrency, a brand new blockchain, they release a large amount of coins. They have a very large block reward. So an insta-mine is when, like, the early miners, early developers who know about this coin, they get rewarded heavily for that early knowledge. So maybe you've heard these phrases used before. Maybe you picked up on the fact that these phrases are often not used in a positive light. Maybe you want to learn why that is. And if that's the case, I'm glad you're here, because that is exactly what I'm going over next. Now, I will not be going over specific coins in this video. Rather, I wish to impart basic knowledge, give you a hint of how to research these coins on your own, things to be aware of, so that you can come to your own conclusions and judge for yourself what that means about a particular cryptocurrency. So we're going to move on to the pros and cons of pre-mines and insta-mines. First, I'm going to start with the cons, because I do think it is much more important to understand these negatives first before moving on to how these decisions can be thought of in a positive light. So the biggest con here regarding pre-mined and insta-mined coins is the fact that one person or entity has control over the supply of coins. They are the ones deciding how to allocate a certain amount of coins, who it's going to, and how much they get. And more often than not, that allocation benefits a very few amount of people. And when I say benefit, I mean it can turn them into instant millionaires or even billionaires. Centralizing the supply of a cryptocurrency is not in the best interest of anyone who was not a part of that pre-mine or insta-mine. In fact, a centralized supply in very few hands, it puts a high risk that that coin will be easily manipulated on the markets. Additionally, if you take into consideration coins that are involved with governance models, those select few suddenly have a whole lot more power in not only the price of that coin, but also the network itself. So the other side of this coin looks like this. You can argue, certainly, that it is in the best interest of these people who hold large amounts of these coins to act in the best interest of that coin and to facilitate its growth. But there is one fault in that logic, and that is the fact that you are left trusting that that whale actually cares about the growth of that coin and that they won't eventually just dump it on the market and move on to the next. So now let's move on to the pros of pre-mines or insta-mines, or at the very least, someone who would argue for the pros of these. They would probably say that oftentimes pre-mines are allocated so that they can pay for things like marketing or for listings on exchanges in the effort of bringing the coin more exposure and ultimately growing its community. There's one way that some people might want to justify insta-mining, and that is the fact that those who are early enough to mine a cryptocurrency are taking what some would consider a risk, and that added bonus that they are getting from that huge block reward is their reward. With all of that being said, here's my opinion on the matter. Pre-mined coins have become so much more prevalent over the past few years, to the point now where coins that aren't pre-mined, aren't insta-mined, even haven't had an ICO, are automatically receiving kind of like a gold star rating and seen as much more authentic. Please know, not every cryptocurrency is created equal, and it is details like these that are so important to pay attention to, because they will make or break a cryptocurrency in the long run. So here's my advice. Be aware, continue researching, take these tips, apply them to different cryptocurrencies, come to your own conclusions, because this experience, this knowledge is just going to be one more tool in your belt that you can use to be a better investor and also a better cryptocurrency advocate in the long run. Now, if you want to continue down this path to pre-mined discovery, please check out all of the links that I have posted down below in the video description. I have a lot of them, and many of them are very interesting and important on how other companies view pre-mined coins, how that affects how they invest in it. It's a really valuable thing, I think, to be aware of and to learn more about. So I highly suggest those links. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, leave a like. It helps me out a lot. Hit subscribe if you haven't already, so then you can increase your depth of knowledge in this cryptocurrency space. And I'll see you around for the next video.